Hey guys, what's up? It is your prime time, it is your grind time, and you're about to get it today. And I actually am sitting down for this one because what I wanted to do is I wanted to get this across to you as best as I could. And I made some notes, and I took some notes of it as I was writing these things down. And it basically came about as I was talking with some of my friends and people this last week. And we were talking about just regrets, and we were talking about excuses. And it seems that we get into this time in our lives, and we interact with people, and we do business with people, and we have relationships, and we set goals, and we do all these things. And what do? We make excuses, and then we have regrets, right? And so what I wanted to talk to you guys today about was no more excuses and no more regrets. A good person motivational speaker that I love listening to, Inky Johnson. If you don't know about him, check him out. He's awesome. He motivates me in a lot of ways. And one of the things that he said in regards to regrets is he said, I'm not a fan of regrets. Instead, I'm a fan of getting the benefit of the lesson without the burden of regret. Let me say that again so that sets in. He said, I'm not a fan of regrets. Instead, I am a fan of getting the benefit of the lesson without the burden of regret. So what does he mean by that? Well, here's the thing. You don't wake up one morning to figure out how to ride a bike, right? You figured it out. It took time to get it figured out, but once you figured it out, it became easy, right? You didn't get behind the wheel of a car and drive, right? You figured it out. You figured it out as far as which foot to use for the gas pedal, how to put the car in drive, how to put it in reverse, how to turn the wheel, make corrections, all that stuff, right? You figured it out. And over time, you become a better driver, hopefully. If you're a parent, right, there's no secret pill to becoming a great parent, right? You know, you can read all the books you want, you can talk to as many other parents as you want, but the reality is all kids are different, right, for one, and all parents are different. And so you can't take this secret pill to be a great parent. You got to figure it out, right, as you go along the way. And that's why people, I think, always say, like, oh, once you have the third one and the fourth one, it becomes easy because you've kind of figured it out after the first two, right? But the first one is a little bit more difficult. You figure it out. So what's my point? My point is this. Why can't the same be for your dreams? So what do I mean by that? You failed in chasing after your dreams the first couple of times, or maybe you haven't even started and you have this regret of not starting. Well, why can't we start figuring it out and chasing our dreams again? Why can't we get after that? Figure out, here's the thing. In life, the most successful people in their jobs, in their marriages, in their lives, and whatever it may be, don't become the most successful person in that specific field or area without figuring it out, right? They have to do trial and error, right? They have to figure out this didn't work, but this did work. This didn't work, but this did work. It's a trial and error. It's a process. It's something that sometimes will take years to figure it out. But once they get it figured out, then you start to see the outcome that takes place, and then they become successful, right? They don't become successful overnight. They figure it out. So this is how the really successful people become successful. The really happy people in life become happy. The really joyful people become joyful in what they do. Why do I love my job, and why does it feel like it's not a job for me? Because I figured out what my niche was. I figured out what I enjoy and what I love to do. And what do I enjoy and love to do? I love to be around people, and I love to educate them. So why not be around people and educate them on one of the biggest purchases that they'll ever make in their entire life in real estate? That's what I figured out. Now, I didn't start this and figure this out until I was like in my late 20s, right? I didn't get to that point of figuring it out what I wanted to do until I got to that point. But guess what? I figured it out. And now I'm doing something that I absolutely love doing. And so every day when I wake up, I'm not going to work. I'm living my dream. I'm living the dream of getting up every day and doing something that I absolutely love doing. I love meeting with people. I love educating them, informing them on the home buying process and selling their house and walking them through inspections and, all those different things. I literally enjoy it. I get to come home every day as I drive home and think to myself, man, I can't believe I get to do this for a job, because I love it that much. I love learning about real estate and the importance of investing in real estate in order to set my family and my friends and everybody else up in the future to have cash flow coming in. I love that. So again, what is it that you need to figure out, right? What is it that you might have tried and you failed and you quit and you went on to something else, and then you have that burden of regret? Don't let that burden of regret set in, and don't live with that the rest of your life. Figure it out. Figure out what didn't work. Figure out what the competition is doing in order to be better. Figure out how you can set yourself apart from anybody else. Figure it out. And I promise you, if you figure it out and you apply that to your life, you will be successful in that specific field or area of your life because you figured it out. So go get after it. Get your prime time, grind time on, and do your best today to figure it out and move forward on achieving and accomplishing your goals and your dreams. Love you guys. Hope that encouraged you and inspired you. We'll talk to you soon. Prime time, grind time, getting after it. Brought to you today by Ryan Potter, Berkshire Hathaway, Ambassador Real Estate, and the Potter Professional Group. Love you guys. We'll talk to you later, and we'll go from there.